is finally here. The June 5th, 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden List. I gotta say, Konami, you really did it. You really outsmarted us on a Saturday. Today I will be breaking down and reacting to the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden List. I want to know what you think about this Forbidden List down below in the comment section as well. Without further ado, let's jump on in. Okay, big dog, so let's go ahead and start off with this Forbidden List. I'm actually, let's see if I can break down why things are banned. All right, Cyberstein banned. Okay, that's fair. Cyberstein was a really powerful card. It allowed you to summon fusion monsters for free. I don't think that Konami banned it because it can summon monsters like Naturia Exterio. I think Konami banned it because there's quite a few FTKs that involve Cyberstein. And to be honest, this was the common denominator. Granted, they should hit Blaze Phoenix Bombardment, a card that allows you to burn for infinite if you keep summoning it, but the Cyberstein hit is also fair. What else do we have here? What else? We have no Colossus off the list. Oh, that's so bad. Come on. No Maxi, Master Duel players cry harder. No Meow Meow Mew. I think that was not necessary. But Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. What? Oh, hey, yo, that's crazy. My guy. So, Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow off the list. Bro, it seems like I think I understand why this Forbidden List waited so long to drop. And the reason behind it is that Konami actually waited to get more statistics for the Cyberstorm Access format and allowed us to get a complete reset as opposed to it. But on the other side, a player that is invested into Cyberstorm Access for the Super Heavy archetype, because thinking that it wasn't going to get hit, it was too new, it does suck. Imagine spending a lot of money on this card game to play a deck that immediately gets hit right after. That has to suck for Super Heavy Samurai players. But on the flip side, there is a possibility that the deck is still fairly good without Scarecrow. Super Heavy Samurai players, let me know down below in the comment section, how important is Scarecrow? I think it's extremely important. It's actually the card of interaction that I normally address when they summon it. So it could still possibly be competitive though. Diabolus is the Mind Hacker. That's actually a really good hit. I like this hit because it actually hits the problematic card for Kashtira. Reason being is that Diablosis can 9-zone lock you, meaning that you won't be able to use 9 of your zones in your card game when there's only 10. I think that that's huge. Also, it gave Kashtira a lot of cheap wins. Let me go ahead and throw this because people keep messaging me. It gave Kashtira a lot of cheap wins where they would just be able to deck you out because they banished enough cards off the top of your deck. So I actually like this ban. I think that it's really good. Anything else? No. I just realized there's no Gimmick Puppet Nightmare here. Like, that's pretty trash. That card needs to be banned. But what else do we have here? There is a Pointer of the Red Lotus in Branded Expulsion. I'm actually still not satisfied. Branded Expulsion being banned is good because the card design is terrible. Anytime where you have a card that can summon monsters to both player sides of the field, like giving your opponent's cards is never a good idea because they'll always find a way to break game mechanics. And that's exactly what Gimmick Puppet Nightmare is. It's worse than Ra's Disciple and Ido because it can't even be countered. Once they summon it to your opponent's side of the field, you're done, you're through, you're finito. But the problem with the ban of Branded Explosion is that there's another Branded Explosion that just came out in Cyberstorm Access. So hitting the Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, which is also a problematic card, is crazy. I actually didn't even lose to Branded Explosion. I lose to the Albion monster, which is like they do the exact same thing. It's ridiculous. And then a Pointer of the Red Lotus. This card for old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomers, this card is literally Trap Dust Shoot. So like, it makes sense why this card would be banned. It definitely makes sense. Moving on to Limited, let's see what else we got right. So far, we've gotten the Kashtira hit correct. We've never seen the Super Heavy Samurai card getting hit. Branded Expulsion, that's definitely amongst the lines that we said would get hit. Next is Blaster Dragon Rulers of Infernos. We got that right, but nobody really cared about this card. This won't do anything in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. Mathematic Circular, this is another card that we got right. Holy! So, it looks like Konami is curbing all of the most powerful decks in the format, and Mathematic Circular being limited It does not hurt the deck completely, but it makes the deck a lot more vulnerable. This was easily the most powerful card, but keep in mind, you still have 3 Small World, you still have the Firewall combo that you can rely on, you still have 3 Signet Mining to be able to get into the deck. I still think that Mathmech will be able to compete. It's just a lot weaker now. Next will be Cyframe Gear. What? Hold on. Holy, my wallet. Oh, no, no. Fuck. So hand interruptions become a lot worse when Cyframe Gear Gamma does roam at 3. And the reasoning is because, like, if you Ash Blossom or Drolling Lockbird when nobody has monsters in the field, you always run the risk of losing it to a Cyframe Gear Gamma. With Gamma at 1, it becomes completely unplayable. Like, literally, the card becomes not even a good card anymore. So it's not even at 2 like it is in every other format. But that's crazy how Gamma got the shaft. But I guess I could see it, even though your boy lost on $600. But it is what it is. Other players lost money too, I guess. What else is here? Denglong, first of the Yangzing. To be honest, this card, it's not as powerful as it once was. It searches Yangzing cards and then it summons Yangzing cards, and it can modify its level by sending worms. It's okay. Like, the reason why it was banned is because Dino decks were summoning it and getting all these types of negates. But nowadays in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's pretty much on par with what we do with Yu-Gi-Oh now. But I'd like to see a Dino deck use it, especially when Mist comes off the 3 on this list. Kashtira Rice Heart, newly limited? Wow. They're really trying to shaft it to Kashtira. This is actually a hit to tone down Kashtira by a ton, because now a Rice Heart Payasio or Rice Heart becomes a lot more like, it becomes the card that you need. But fortunately enough, the Kashtira strategy can just rely on its big body Kashtira monsters. They're actually really, really good. There is Pearly Delicious Memory. Holy. Well, I guess if you're hitting the Scareclaw, the Super Heavy Samurai Scareclaw, then a hit the Pearly Delicious Memory does make sense. This was the card that a lot of players used, or every player used, to get to their Pearly Plump, which allows them to add another material, which allows them to give the attack and defense, but more importantly, allows you to get into your X-Pearly Noor fairly easy. So this is the one that gets you in a Plump, which is one of the better cards. So I guess you're hitting Pearly to slow it down. And Naturia's Sacred Tree, a random hit. Just a random hit to Naturia. I don't think that this one was necessary, but it is a good card that allows you to be able to gain resources by sending it to the graveyard no matter what. So that is big to the Naturia line. For semi-limited, we got Herald of Orange Light. That's pretty good. Kashtira Unicorn, another hit to Kashtira. That's wild. Lightning Storm. Trap decks are going to be a lot better with the Lightning Storm semi-limit. Pot of Desires, unfortunately, is still that too, but Runic Fountain is now semi-limited. This literally does not a thing. Sky Striker, wow. Like, we did say this was going to happen. We said that this was going to happen. Hey, yo, crazy. We said that this was going to happen. Engage to 2 definitely makes Sky Strikers a lot more potent, possibly even one of the best decks in the game. And then there's Sprite Starter. Sprite Starter is incredibly powerful. We said that this was going to happen as well. A semi-limit is really good because it doesn't kill the Sprite deck, but it does curb in their power. Now, off the list is going to be Steam the Cloak. Nobody cares. Birdman, nobody cares. Samsara Lotus, this was part of an FTK, but the FTK is no longer existing. Spiral Quick Fix, nobody really cares. Lyrilisk Recital Starling is really good, but it was already at 2, and that's really what players played optimally. Draco Face Off, holy, that's really good for Draco decks. That's actually extremely good, but I'm not sure how much of an impact that will make. And multi-roll the 3? Holy, it's a Sky Striker format. Lightning Storm limited, semi-limited. Holy, yo. Engage and multi-roll. Guys, get ready for a Sky Striker format. Get ready. The Lightning Storm semi-limit, the Engage semi-limit, and the multi-roll. Oh no, Sky Strikers definitely got a lot more power. This is going to be a crazy, crazy Forbidden list, but let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think? Of course, if you want to see more amazing videos, be sure to check out these, and I'll catch you on the next one.